Oh, here we go now. Yuri Tielemans looks for Chukwueze. That's a pass and a half there from Tielemans. Chukwueze on that left foot. Releases it for Jamie Vardy, who just cannot stop scoring. Zaha with the fake shot. Wilfried Zaha does brilliantly. Still Zaha goes for goal. Oh, Wilfried Zaha, he's done it. Wilfried Zaha with a ridiculous shot to give us the equalizer. Wilfried Zaha, oh my days. So here we are, the final episode of Season 1 of the Leicester City Career Mode series. The serious business is about to begin. We've got 4 games to go in the Premier League as we're fighting for the Champions League dream. Imagine Leicester City in the Champions League next season. That is what we're fighting for. 4 difficult games in this episode, including Spurs and Manchester United. It's going to be one hell of a finish to the season, and I'm hoping we can end off the season by being in the top 4. What an incredible finish this could turn out to be in the Premier League, as Chelsea right now have a 3-point advantage over us with 4 games to go, but this is the Premier League and anything can happen. I'm hoping we can finish in the top 4. Today's episode, we're going to be wrapping up the Premier League season. We'll also be having a squad report, looking at the stats of our players, their attribute growths and all that sort of stuff. And also, we can have an end of season award ceremony as well. So, should be fun. So if you guys are excited for the season finale of the Leicester Career Mode, make sure to show your support by dropping a like in the video. Let's smash out 2,000 likes. That would be amazing. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. It is time for the final press conference of Season 1 with Leicester City, and if you guys want to get involved for press conferences for next season, drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First one of the day, you can bring Dean Henderson because he's young and talented, perfect replacement for Schmeichel. What do you think? Tell you what, this is actually a solid suggestion. He's playing for Sheffield United, already got some Premier League experience under his belt, out on loan from Manchester United, so next season we can definitely sign him. And because Schmeichel is certainly going down in his overall, we discussed this in the last episode, I feel like we need another goalkeeper. And I think Dean Henderson could be the man for the job. He seems like a transfer that would really fit into our team. So next season, we're definitely going to consider Dean Henderson to Leicester City. Next question, would you consider bringing back Harry Maguire to partner up with Toby Alderweireld next season? Probably not, because we've already got Toby, as you said, and apart from that, we've got the likes of Soyuncu, who's really growing well in his overall, Swanzebe, one of our new signings, Benkovic. We really don't need Harry Maguire, so yes, I'm probably not going to sign him next season, but I am looking at other former Leicester players like maybe Mahrez, or if we could go crazy and bring in N'Golo Kante, I would love to do that, but Harry Maguire, not so much. Next question, what do you think of Arsenal sacking Unai Emery? Honestly, I was a bit surprised initially because Arsenal aren't the kind of club to sack a coach mid-season, and well, the board finally did something right, because I feel like Unai Emery had to be sacked. He wasn't getting the results for Arsenal. He lost the dressing room as well, and I feel like him getting sacked was inevitable. Also, the new coach right now is Freddie Ljungberg, I guess, for a small amount of time. I'm really excited to see what a former Arsenal invincible can actually do as a coach of Arsenal. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, man, Unai Emery sacked. A lot of coaches getting sacked. We've already got Pochettino being sacked. Now, of course, Emery. Hopefully, the next one is Valverde. But that's it for the press conference. Let's move on. Last episode, Wilfried Zaha was sensational for us, especially against Arsenal, and overall, his play has been ridiculous. Scored a stunning goal in the last one, and no wonder you guys voted for him as your player of the episode. Here's a quick look at our season goals, and we're actually cruising with them. I mean, look at this. We've completed Vardy Party, European Dream, Giant Killers, which is brilliant. Just one more goal from either Maddison and Tielemans. We're done with the midfield domination as well, and right now, as of this moment, we've got a better defensive record than Manchester United. So things are going pretty smoothly for us with our season goals. Last episode was a tough one, especially in the FA Cup. We got knocked out by Wolves 2-0. They deserve to go through, but it was a tough one to take. They're now in the finals against Manchester City, so all we've got now is the Premier League, and we've got to give our 100% to win our remaining 4 games. If we do it, you never know, we might actually finish in the top 4. We're playing Sheffield United at the King Power Stadium. I'm of course going to take this seriously. Just 4 games left in the Premier League. We need to win all 4 of them. We've got Vardy, Maddison, who by the way is now 84 rated. He's starting. Wilfried Zaha, Tielemans, Chukwueze all in the lineup. Johnny Evans to give us that extra experience as well. Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Leicester versus Sheffield at the King Power. Let's go out there and pick up 3 points. The last game we played was that defeat to Wolves, so we've got to try and bounce back from a really tough result. We got knocked down from the FA Cup in embarrassing fashion. I think that's the best way to put it, so a win here would really help us. Samuel Chukwueze sees Vardy. Now it is Yuri Tielemans in behind to Ricardo Pereira. This is lovely. Go on. Ricardo Pereira sees Wilfried Zaha far post. And what has he done there? That's probably the worst header I've ever seen on FIFA. And that's a big chance wasted. Sheffield now looking to push forward. Tielemans does incredibly well there. And this might lead to something. Here's Jamie Vardy now. Still Vardy, I'm going to try and feed this one to Wilfried Zaha. We know he's quick. Here goes Zaha. That's what you want to see from him. Oh, the heavy touch. The heavy touch completely ruined that attack. Maddison sees Samuel Chukwueze. Now it is Jamie Vardy. Releases Maddison. Oh, Maddison does brilliantly. Still James Maddison. We could be making it 1-0. There you go. James Maddison scores as Leicester City make it 1-0 against Sheffield United. This guy, man, he is so effective in front of goal as well from midfield. And with that, I think we complete the midfield domination challenge as well, which is great to see. Leicester City make it 1-0 in this all-important Premier League game. Jamie Vardy picking up the assist there. Look at how the defender just completely fell when Maddison came to challenge him with the ball. That was funny, but Maddison, of course, ruthless in front of goal. Leicester 1, Sheffield 0. So Maddison has picked up a knock, which is a bit problematic. We've been pretty injury-free this season, so I really don't want Maddison missing out any games through injury, so we're going to bring him off and bring on Zenith Sprite. So I'm hoping it's not too serious with Maddison. This has been such a scrappy game with Sheffield keeping a lot of the possession. We're trying to counter them, but it's not working. And now they might actually have a chance here. They go wide. Sheffield cross comes in. It's a dangerous one. Soyuncu gets it away. It's been a tough game, man. Sheffield have given us a proper fight. Full time, and this was a scrappy game against Sheffield, but ultimately we walk away with all 3 points, which is what matters. Maddison with the goal that made the difference. Now the thing I'm worried about is the extent of James Maddison's injury. I'm hoping it's not too serious. How will James Maddison's injury impact your squad selection? I mean, I need to find out how long he's going to be out for. I'm hoping he'll be available for at least the game against Man United, or possibly even the game against Spurs, but it's going to be tough. Oh, this is brilliant. James Maddison's going to be out for only 5 days. That is a relief. A bruised shoulder injury, so not too bad. Let's take a look and see which games he'll miss. I don't think he'll miss a single game. He should be available for that one against Spurs, which is absolutely fantastic. Look at how close it is between us and Chelsea for that top 4 spot. It's actually crazy. The race for Champions League is getting very, very heated. Look at this. We've got the same goal difference as Chelsea as well. They're on 80 points. We're on 77. Our next game is a big one though, against Spurs. But the good thing is Spurs have basically already won the Premier League title, so they might just ease off a bit, and I'm hoping we can take advantage of that. Apart from that, Chelsea actually have a big game against, of course, Liverpool. So there's a big chance they might drop points as well, because Liverpool are second in the Premier League. You never know, and they're playing at Anfield as well. So there's actually a good chance we can overtake Chelsea. We've just got to get the result against Spurs. We're playing away to Spurs in a game that could decide our Champions League fate. A result here could prove to be immense for us in the Premier League. Just 3 games to go. I want to finish strong this season, and this is the team that I've gone for. Vardy, Zaha, Chukwueze, Tielemans all in the lineup. Johnny Evans and Soyuncu retain their spot because they helped us keep a clean sheet last time around. And also, James Maddison, although he isn't fully fit, hasn't fully recovered from his bruised shoulder injury. I'm taking the risk because we're at the business end of the season. We need our best players on the pitch. This is our team. Let's go out there and get the result against Spurs like we did earlier on in the season. Interesting that we're going to be playing against Toby Alderweireld right now, because next season he is going to be a part of the Leicester City team. Anyways, this is the team that we're up against. Harry Kane, Eriksen, Heung-min Son, Lucas Moura, Dele Alli. They've signed Sergio Roberto as well. That is a capable Spurs team. No wonder they're first in the Premier League. We're at Spurs' new stadium, and I'm not kidding, guys. This is one of our most important games of the season. It could decide where we finish in the Premier League. A top 4 spot, or we'll have to settle for the Europa League. It could all depend on this one. Maddison sees Ndidi, now Wilfried Zaha. Early chance maybe for our Zaha with pace. This is lovely. Wilfried Zaha squares this one for Maddison. Maddison has done it. Leicester City have taken the lead within 5 minutes. I wasn't expecting this. He isn't even fully fit, yet he continues to deliver game after game for us. Also, credit to Wilfried Zaha, bombing down that left flank, cutting it back to Maddison, and he did the rest. No keeper as well because Lloris was way forward. Leicester City have taken the lead against Spurs. Absolutely incredible, man. We can actually beat them here and potentially finish in a Champions League spot. That's Maddison's 13th goal in the Premier League as well. Crazy. Oh no, acres of space for the South Korean. Here's Heung-min Son. Still Son, could look for a crossing option. Goes far post with the cross. Ben Chilwell had to deal with Lucas there. And man, Spurs are really looking good now. They've finally woken up, so this is going to be a challenge. It is now Yuri Tielemans. Now Samuel Chukwueze. Inside to Tielemans, does well, and we just about make it 2-0. How is Tielemans not scoring that? That is a big chance wasted. Oh man, we're playing great football against Tottenham, but we need to take our chances. Sergi Roberto, former Barcelona player, finds Christian Eriksen there. A few step overs, goes for Dele Alli, pass inside. What's going on? Clear it away. What have we done? What has Schmeichel done? A blunder from Kasper Schmeichel as he was unable to clear the ball, and Sergi Roberto pressed him. And well, we're 1-1. It's 1-1. How have we conceded a goal like that in such a pressure situation? It's actually baffling. Why did I just clear the ball away? Oh, come on. I was trying to do that with Schmeichel. You could actually see the animation there, but it just didn't work out. Sergi Roberto was too close to him, and Spurs have scored such a terrible goal. And frustrating to concede that, but it's 1-1 and game on. Half time, and honestly, I'm so frustrated with myself for conceding a goal like that. We should be leading 1-0 for this second half, but it's 1-1. That's football. Let's open the second half. We can get the job done. Vardy to Chukwueze. Chukwueze beats one. Here we go. Chukwueze cutting this one to Maddison, and Maddison just cannot stop scoring. Another crucial goal there for the Englishman as Leicester City make it 2-1. Incredible, man. This guy is recovering from a bruised shoulder, but there's nothing that can stop him. Just insane. Maddison scoring and making it 2-1 for Leicester City. This goal could potentially be the difference between us finishing in a Champions League spot or not. Sliding in, James Maddison goes, Chukwueze picks up the assist, and Leicester lead 2-1 against Spurs. Finds Harry Kane, Spurs could be back in it, and oh, come on man, we only just took the lead as Dele Alli equalizes for Spurs. No wonder they're league leaders, man. These guys just don't give up. It's 2-2 with 30 minutes to go. We've got to push, man. We need to win this game, otherwise I can't see us finishing in the top 4. Jamie Vardy looks for Maddison. And now the long ball to Wilfried Zaha. This is actually a chance for us. Zaha tries to shoot, but what was that animation? Why did he shoot with his left foot? Why not his right? And there's the chance gone. Spurs have a corner. It's going to be Eriksen to put this one in. Chukwueze does well. What's going on here? What is going on here? Like, come on, game. And finally, Chilwell clears it. It was complete chaos at the back there for us. Ricardo Pereira sees Samuel Chukwueze and he's broken through. This could be huge for us. Here goes Samuel Chukwueze on the charge. Still Chukwueze cuts it back. It is Zaha. Now Jamie Vardy turns and shoots, and no. That was our chance to win the game. I should have just gone for goal with Zaha. I completely messed it up. We might still have a chance here. Let's see what we can do with this attack. Chukwueze looks for Jamie Vardy. Still Jamie Vardy turns. Vardy inside now. Tielemans, no, Alderweireld. He's our player, man. He should be helping us out there, but he didn't. And it's 2-2 against Spurs. And well, our Champions League dream could be crushed right here itself. That is tough, man. I thought we played really well. We deserved more, but fair play. Spurs were great as well. And I think with this, Spurs do win the Premier League title. I'm not too sure, but man, let's take a look at the Premier League table and see what the situation is. But a tough draw to take. How was it to see Maddison back in action? Well, he's actually played like consecutive games for us anyway, so it hasn't felt like he's been absent for us for any time, but I'm really happy he scored twice in this one, even with an injury. The guy is just amazing. And also, Chelsea's remaining 2 games are against Wolves and Norwich. Now, I doubt they're going to drop points against Norwich, so I'm hoping Wolves can, do something crazy and get the result against them. Our remaining 2 games are against, of course, Bournemouth and Man United, so we've got some difficult fixtures left. Making a few changes in the team for fitness reasons. For this one against Bournemouth, we're playing them away, so we've got Jose Perez in the lineup and Didi as well, Dennis Pride, Tuanzebe, but apart from that, we've got the likes of Zaha, Vardy, Soyuncu all starting, so we should be able to beat them. But these are the kind of games where I tend to drop points, and we can't let that happen. We're still fighting for that Champions League spot. Wilfried Zaha, need to see more from him, especially now. Go on, Zaha, turns well. Wilfried Zaha tries to score and almost did so. That's a fantastic attempt there from him. Here's Wilfried Zaha. Releases Dennis Bright, takes a good touch, should be 1-0 for Leicester City. It is, as we take the lead away against Bournemouth. The fact that we've taken the lead so early on in the game is definitely huge. An assist for Wilfried Zaha as well. Quality finish from Dennis Bright. And yeah, really happy to be in the lead, but we've got to keep it this way. We need to get 3 points in this one. Tuanzebe looks for Tielemans. Now it's Dennis Bright. Now here goes Wilfried Zaha with pace. Go on, Zaha. I'm going near post, and that's a big save from the Bournemouth keeper. Good to see Zaha get really involved in this game. Oh no, this could prove to be a big chance here for Bournemouth. So Soyuncu's tracking back, but it's proving to be difficult. He's done so successfully. That's beautiful defending there from him. And that's why the scoreline still says 1-0 Leicester. Dennis Bright sees Tielemans. It is now Jamie Vardy who turns. Vardy shoots and bang! Jamie Vardy making it 2-0 against Bournemouth. He has now broken Mo Salah's record. 33 Premier League goals this season. He's broken Mo Salah's 32-goal record. What a moment for Jamie Vardy, man. What a season he's had. Completely deserved. He scored so many goals for us this season. He's put in so many influential performances. And he deserves to break this record that Mo Salah set. Jamie Vardy scores, Leicester lead 2-0. Have a look at this, guys. Even the game now recognizes Vardy's record. New competition record of 33 goals. Insane. Here goes Ayoze Perez. Go on. Ayoze Perez pushing forward with pace. This could be a chance for us to end this game off. Jamie Vardy, another goal for Vardy. 34 now in the Premier League. Is continuing to extend his record as Leicester make it 3-0 against Bournemouth. Jamie Vardy, man. What a season he's given us. 34 goals in the Premier League. How crazy is that? Ricardo Pereira pushing forward with pace. Now releases Jamie Vardy, who's on a hat-trick. Jamie Vardy could get his hat-trick. Finally, we get to see a hat-trick from Jamie Vardy in this series. It's taken him a long time, but he's done it. Jamie Vardy scores his 3rd goal of the game against Bournemouth to make it 4-0. A hat-trick from our number 9. His 35th goal in the Premier League. Absolutely incredible. Look at that for a finish as well. On the half volley and bang. 4-0 now against Bournemouth. And that's full time. We get the result against Bournemouth. 4-0, convincing as well. A solid performance. The only thing we need to worry about now is whether Chelsea have dropped points or not. And also look at this, Jamie Vardy taking home the match ball. So Chelsea did unfortunately nick a result against Norwich, and that's why they're still in the top 4, 2 points ahead of us. But 1 game to go. We play Manchester United, Chelsea play Wolves. Wolves can maybe nick a result against Chelsea. If they do that, we will be in the top 4 of the Premier League. So there is hope. There is definitely hope. It's going to be a lot of drama in this final Premier League game of the season. Manchester United as well. It's going to be tough. Leicester City versus Manchester United. Our final Premier League game of the season. Champions League dream is still alive. We're playing in the King Power Stadium in front of our own fans, and we need to put in a good show here. A few players aren't fully fit after that grueling game against Bournemouth, but I'm still starting them, man. Final game of the season, we've got to take the risk. We've got Vardy, Tielemans, Zaha playing against his former side, of course. Soyuncu, all of them starting. Maddison, it's good to see him fully fit for this one. And Didi as well. Leicester versus United. Final game of season 1. Let's end off the season on a high. This is the United team we're facing. Interesting. They've made actually quite a few changes. I'm not sure who their wingers are. I know Pereira, but not the other guy. Even their midfield, apart from Scott McTominay, not too sure who this Soucek guy is. Mata, Rashford, interesting. A decent defense, but tell you what, guys, I feel like our lineup is better than theirs, and we can get a result against them. One final time this season, we're playing in front of our own fans. Can we secure Champions League football? Let's find out. Maddison sees Jamie Vardy. It is now Tielemans. Now Maddison. Maddison goes for goal and threatens David De Gea with a powerful effort, but still 0-0 in this one. It is a corner for us with Maddison take. Decent ball played in. The header is brilliant and we've taken the lead. And Didi coming up clutch with the goal. Maddison picking up the assist and Leicester City make it 1-0 against Manchester United. What an important goal for us in this series. A goal that could potentially give us a Champions League spot next season. What a ball from Maddison from the corner. And Zidi getting ahead of the United players. And the header was brilliant. 1-0 Leicester City. Oh, this is not good. Mata with a chance to equalise. And out of nowhere, Manchester United have gotten themselves the equaliser. How did Mata on the turn manage to convert that? He literally just spun and took the finesse shot and it went in. Like, look at the replay for this, man. It makes no sense. Mata wasn't even looking at goal. Oh man, that is such a crappy goal to concede. Frustrating. Oh, Marcus Rashford could be breaking through as now it's Mata. Again on the attack, still Juan Mata. Oh, he nutmegs Soyuncu. Juan Mata, absolutely brilliant. But Kasper Schmeichel saves us there and we get the ball away. Kasper Schmeichel, man, what an incredible save that was. Here's Samuel Chukwueze, releases Wilfried Zaha, who's got the pace. This could be our chance to take the lead. Still Wilfried Zaha, releases Vardy. Vardy could be scoring, of course he's going to score just before the halftime whistle. Jamie Vardy puts us into the lead and Leicester City makes it 2-1 against Manchester United. What a moment for us, man. Vardy with his 36th goal in the Premier League. Zaha's pace coming up incredibly clutch there for us. And Vardy beating David De Gea. Perfect time to take the lead. 2-1 Leicester. Manchester United in the second half have certainly upped the tempo as now they've brought in Josef Martinez, who almost scored there. We've got to be careful, man. If we concede now, I think it's going to end in a draw, so we've got to be careful. I don't want to be dropping points in our final Premier League game of the season when we actually have the chance of getting a Champions League spot. Schmeichel collects that. Oh my god, this game's been intense. Maddison releases Chukwueze and looks like we could catch Manchester United out. Here goes Chukwueze, 1v1. Samuel Chukwueze, no, that's a big interception from Lindelof to deny Chukwueze a goal. Zaha finds Maddison. It is now Jamie Vardy. Vardy to Maddison. Absolutely brilliant. 3-1 Leicester City. That back heel pass from Jamie Vardy was something else. It was something else. Maddison with a classy celebration. He scores yet again in this episode. That's what his 4th goal in today's episode. But that pass from Jamie Vardy, man, absolutely unreal. Sent 2 defenders the wrong way. And then Maddison had to do the easy job, which was just find the back of the net, which he did brilliantly. 3-1 Leicester City. Now everything depends on that Chelsea result. McTominay's put it in. Chukwueze trying to get it away. Maddison does. What's going on? It's chaos. Mason Greenwood. No. Mason Greenwood has scored. We're still leading 3-2, but with 10 minutes to go, anything can happen, man. Anything can happen. I'm tensed. I am tensed because a lot's on the line in this game. Mason Greenwood scoring, and now the final 10 minutes are going to be hell for us. We've got to defend for our lives. Could be a chance here for Manchester United. We can't allow them to score. Kasper Schmeichel with a big save there. Oh man, this game's been intense. With 4 or 5 minutes to go, United having a corner. We've still got to be alert. Andres Pereira taking this corner. Should be Schmeichel's ball. What's going on? Just clear the ball away. Mason Greenwood shoots and almost scores. I can't believe what's happening, man. We are surviving this game because United are going at it with attacks. Oh no, they're going to have one last chance. They're going to actually have one last chance. Get the ball away, Chilwell. Just smash it away. And we've done it. We've won the game against Manchester United. Our Premier League season has come to an end. We beat Manchester United in the final match day. And now everything rests upon the result of that Chelsea game. Are we going to finish in a top 4 spot or not? I don't know. Let's just go ahead and find out. Also, take a look at this. History has been made. Jamie Vardy has broken the Premier League goal scoring record by scoring 35 times this season. In fact, was it 36? I think it was. Absolutely incredible. Oh my god, look at this, guys. Wolves have beaten Chelsea. Incredible. That means we've secured a Champions League spot. We've done it, guys. We've done it. We've actually done it. Incredible. But honestly, that is not what matters right now. What matters is that we've somehow finished in the top 4 in the Premier League. Absolutely insane. We've actually done it, man. We're going to be in the Champions League next season, boys. I mean, this is insane. Chelsea lost to Wolves on the final match day. Wolves helping us out for once, which is nice to see. But man, we're in the Champions League next season. We scored 82 goals this season, which is actually great. We conceded just 39, better defensive record than United as well, 84 points. Let's take a look at the teams that have been relegated. Aston Villa, Sheffield and Southampton. But most importantly, guys, we're in the Champions League next season. And also congratulations to Spurs for winning the league. And look at this, guys. Jamie Vardy has won the Premier League Golden Boot Award. 36 goals to his name, a new record. Harry Kane came close with 32 but wasn't good enough to beat Vardy. What a season he's had. In terms of assists, we've got Sadio Mane top assister with 15, Tielemans with 14, Maddison coming in with 11. The thing is, Maddison was pretty high with goals as well. He scored 15 for us in the Prem. But yeah, Vardy coming up with 10 assists, Zaha with 9. And yeah, what a season, man. Clean sheets wise, Edison with 26. That's crazy. Schmeichel coming in with 12. End of the road for Wes Morgan. Unfortunately, we couldn't give him the send-off he deserved, but fair play, he's a champion. He won the Premier League with Leicester City. Let's take a look at this golden boot for Jamie Vardy for scoring 36. Goalkeeper of the tournament has gone to Edison. Player of the competition, Sadio Mane. Fair play, I guess it's because Liverpool finished higher than us. Team of the competition. We've got one Leicester player in there, in fact two of them, with Vardy and Ben Chilwell being there. Probably Maddison deserved to be there, but I'm sure De Bruyne and Eriksen were brilliant as well this season. Nicolas Pepe, interesting to be there. Alderweireld, so Spurs having two centre-backs in there, and the thing is, we're signing Alderweireld for us next season, so we're getting a quality player involved, but the Premier League has come to an end, and we've secured a spot in the top 4, and next season, we'll be getting Champions League football. Let's take a look at the stats of our players. Kasper Schmeichel, I guess this was expected. He played the most games for us, pretty much every single game, and yeah, he was brilliant. Goals-wise, Jamie Vardy scored the most goals for us, 36. Maddison, our second top scorer with 15. Tielemans coming in with 8. Perez with 7. Chukwueze with 7. Zaha with 6. Iheanacho with 4. And so on. Assist-wise, it was Tielemans, our top assister in, of course, all competitions. In 14 in the Prem as well. Maddison with 11. Vardy with 10. Zaha with 9. And Chukwueze with 9. And so on. Player growth wise, a lot of players growing massively in their overall, like the Turkish international Soyuncu, Chukwueze going up by 4, Maddison going up by 4. Look at his stats now, man. The guy is just a beast now. Ben Chilwell going up by 4 as well. Our squad is ready to take on next season's Champions League. Harvey Barnes up by 4, Tielemans up by 3. A lot of players growing, which is lovely to see. Twanzebe up by a couple as well. Players that have gone down in their overall, unfortunately, there are a few. Wes Morgan, of course, expected to see him go down. But also Jamie Vardy, gone down by, of course, 1. His pace now is 86. That's brutal, man. And yeah, that's, of course, the player growth and the stats of our players this season. So it is now time for the end of season awards ceremony. I'm sure a lot of you guys were waiting for this. This is where we'll, reward some of our best players of this season. And you guys get to make the decision by voting. The first category is going to be Best Young Player of the Season. A couple of nominees for this one, Samuel Chukwueze and Tielemans. You've got to be under 23 to get nominated. Chukwueze he was really influential ever since the move from Villarreal. He had to compete with Ayoze Perez for a spot, and ultimately he is now our first team player. A lot of goals, a lot of assists this season. Definitely deserves to be nominated. Tielemans as well. What a season he's had. He's had a more prominent role in our team. Top assister for us with 14. The guy is just crazy good. What a player to have in your side. So those two are your nominees. Click the I button to vote for your best young player of the season. The next category is best transfer, and I'm only considering players that we signed in the summer transfer window because we didn't really get to use Zaha that much. So your nominees are Twanzebe and, of course, Chukwueze, second nomination for the former Villarreal man. Two great signings. Twanzebe was really important for us in games where we didn't play Evans and all that. Chukwueze, of course, played a more prominent role, but it's your guys' decision to make. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. The next category is Goal of the Season. Now, we've scored some cracking goals this season, but these two were better than the rest. One from Harvey Barnes against Man City and the other one, Wilfried Zaha against Arsenal. First, you guys can take a look at the goals and then make your decision. Although we might be able to counter-attack Leicester City with Harvey Barnes pushing forward. Harvey looks to bring it inside, does it brilliantly as well. Still Harvey Barnes looks to try and curl it, and he's done it. Harvey Barnes with an absolutely ridiculous goal against Manchester City. That is contender for goal of the season. Zaha with the fake shot. Wilfried Zaha does brilliantly. Still Zaha goes for goal. Oh, Wilfried Zaha, he's done it. Wilfried Zaha with a ridiculous shot to give us the equalizer. Wilfried Zaha, oh my days. Two absolutely stunning strikes, and completely up to you guys to decide. Make sure to vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. But it is now time for probably the most important award of this series. So it is the Player of the Season award. It was difficult choosing the nominees because there were 4 players in contention for me. Of course, Tielemans probably deserved a shout as well, Kasper Schmeichel as well, but I feel like these two were way better than the rest. Jamie Vardy, who broke the all-time Premier League goal-scoring record by scoring 36 goals in a season. How crazy is that? And James Maddison, who was so influential for us in midfield, scoring a ton of goals. and bagging a ton of assists. So those two are your nominees for the Player of the Season award. Make sure to vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. Take a look at our season goals for one final time this season. We did pretty well, I would say. We completed Vardy Party, European Dream and Giant Killers, which was lovely. We also completed the midfield domination challenge in this episode, and even we've got a better record than Man United, and that's why we completed the Maguire Who. So we completed 5 challenges, which is brilliant. So no forfeit for next season. So that's that for this Premier League season. We've wrapped up season 1 of the Leicester City career mode, and it's been brilliant, man. What a season. Top 4, I did not expect to finish. Just about. We managed to head Chelsea, final game of the season. What an end to it, man. And yeah, that's that for season 1. Really hope you guys have enjoyed this series so far. Season 2 should be beginning very soon on the channel, probably this Wednesday or Tuesday or something like that. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Next season, Champions League football, new signings, all that sort of stuff. It should be a ton of fun. If you guys have enjoyed this series with Leicester City so far and want more, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you guys next time very soon for another episode of this career mode.